What it do, y'all? Welcome to the live. We are the Erics. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, smack on that notification bell to update. Sorry, I read update on my text. What up, what's good? Welcome to the live, y'all. We are the Erics. If you haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button, smack down that notification bell. That way you're updated if I post a new video or live. Anyway, today, it is Taco Head Tuesday. And I'm talking very low, and I didn't go live because my granddaughter is here and she's asleep. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. And if I wake her up, she's not going to let me do my reactions, y'all. So I got to keep it kind of quiet. You know what I mean? Yeah, my baby's text me because his phone is jacking up, but he has an old ass phone. I told boy, you need to upgrade your phone to reset. Food. All right. Anyways, because he was like, "Oh, when I get a text, it's green like an Android," and I'm like, "Make sure your iMessage is on." And he saw his iMessage wasn't on, so he's like, "Oh, it was hacked." Anyway, I want to say happy birthday to Sunshine Caramel's son. He is 16 today. Happy birthday to your son. We love you, baby. You have been rocking with us since the beginning. And I want to say I appreciate everyone that has been rocking with me since the beginning. And like, so even if you just come here to listen, you don't ever type, I want to thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. I really do. And it's not because you want to be here with me or you like my personality. It's just that y'all, we like to hear the tea. We like to watch the reactions, right? So I appreciate you guys being here. Speaking of which, let me see if I have any drags. I didn't put nothing up. I just hit record. So let me go ahead and check, y'all. Um, we're gonna talk about Jasmundo's sticking him in the freezer thing too, because I just got a message about it. She did okay, here's one about the wash machine short video I did. She did what she had to do for the moment. She will get a standard pair for her family. So they're basically saying she did what she had to do, which was get a portable for now, but soon she will get the kind that she needs. And okay, cool. Let me heart that. My next one. So I guess Jasmundo's subs are coming over here. Okay, that's cool. For the case, it's the so-called croup. How do you say it? Croup or croak cough. The cold air really helps with that. Why? Cold and humid air reduces the swelling of the mucous membrane. Doctor said the right thing. So I went to go and look up. I went to go look it up and I took a screenshot of it. I don't know if she said croup cough. We're gonna watch it again. But it says I typed in cold air can help with croup cough. And it says a randomized control trial found that 30 minutes of exposure to outdoor cold air can reduce the severity of the croup cough symptoms, especially in moderate cases. You can try taking the child outside for a few minutes for a drive with the windows slightly lowered, or you can use humid air. You can use cool, moist humidifier or run a hot shower to create steam, like we were saying. Go in the bathroom, steam can help. Sit with your child in the steam filled bathroom for 10 minutes. See, but Jasmine didn't want to do that. She could sit at the gym every day in the steam room, but she couldn't do that with dairy. Come on, girl. And then the last one says freezer air. Freezer. Remember, she said something about a freezer. You can open the freezer door and let the child breathe in the cold air. So it does say that. But I want to go back and see how she explained that shit. Because it's the way you explain shit that sounds confusing to me. So yeah, you can put them not in the freezer, but let them let them smell the freezer air, baby. All right. And I'm being a little bit too loud. All right, so let's get into the first reaction. I was watching Kiara. So Life with Kiara was talking about Des. Let's get into it. Do I see a future with my ex-husband? Let's get into it, y'all.
But not really drama. I'm just gonna speak on this. Like on a regular day, I wouldn't speak on this because it's like why I really, when it comes to my kids' father, and the only reason why I'm bringing this up is funny because I mentioned it earlier, and I'm like, my kids' father, whatever, blah blah blah. Like if like people like it when I talk about him, so here I am talking about it. But I honestly, like, it came to my mind because I just left the house and I see that he's not there. And I remember, I think it was a couple days ago that he sat me down and he was like, I guess because somebody had commented to him saying that, like, ever since his son left, that I've been acting weird. They were like, oh, you know, when he went to go meet up with his son's mom to like drop off his son or whatever, I guess he had recorded that, and he was like, did you feel some type of way? Because, you know, the people in the comments said that you felt some type of way. And like I said, I'm only vocalizing this because he, for those of you who don't know, he has a YouTube channel and he spoke about it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll speak about it too. I don't think, like, I feel like a lot of people, they watch and they just assume clearly, right? They just assume certain things, whatever. Like, y'all don't truly know anything that has gone on, period, since he moved back. Good or bad, like, y'all don't know. Obviously, I share my life and I share a lot, but I share what I think is all right for me. What I think I can handle, like if I get like backlash or whatever, or the positive things, like I share what I want to share. Y'all don't know a lot of what goes on. I'm saying y'all for the ones who assume things, right? My first thing when he told me that, I was like, because I did see the video, because girl, when I
My baby girl's waking up, damn it. But I notice a lot of YouTubers say that, like, I share what I want to share, I share what I want to do, I share just the positivity. But many do wonder because you allowed your ex-husband to come back and live with you, but you guys are just like homies or whatever. And he had his son there for the summer. And there's nothing wrong with that, but maybe Kiara does hold some type of resentment towards that. Nothing against the child, but towards the ex-husband, because he conceived the child while, wasn't it when they were still married? I know she did an episode one time where she was sitting on the table and talking to Des about her feelings, and she was crying and saying how she was hurt and felt betrayed and all that. Maybe that kind of does play a part.
tell y'all, that little boy, before he came, my first thoughts were like, I just was like, I just felt weird. I'm just like, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is me keeping it a buck. I'm like, damn, like, I'm a good fucking ex. I'm a good person, period. Like, I literally opened my home to my ex. He pays rent, just to make that clear. But still, like, who does that? That's one. And then two, he had a child with somebody when we were separated, right? And this is around the time that I was depressed and I was
Separated.
stressed out. I was coming on here acting like I didn't give a fuck, and I really did. And I was going through depression, and I was still in love with him, right? And that child that he created with that person was coming to my house. So all of those feelings of I'm really a good person, like I really let shit slide, and I'm very forgiving. And he was gonna have his son for the summer, so I was like, okay, he's living here, fine, and it wasn't a thing where I was like mad at the child. I was just like, it was just a weird situation to be put in.
So see, like, so Kiara said that he conceived the child when they were separated. So they were still married, but they were separated. And I think she holds some type of resentment towards Des about that because she felt betrayed and she was still in love with him. I don't know if she's still in love with him now or has love for him, because it's totally like, isn't it kind of different, like being in love and just having love for somebody? But I know when he moved in there and he cooked food and did stuff that they used to do when they were married, she got them feelings again. She's a woman. You get those feelings, you get those feelings. So I think she felt some type of way. And I go back to the video where she was crying, and you know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think.
That little boy came and I fell in love with him. I fell in love with him. He is such a sweetie pie. He is obviously innocent in all of this, and I love that little boys. And so when he left, anytime that Desmond posts videos with my kids in it, or if I see Kobe in it, I'm gonna watch it. And then I saw that he went to drop him off or whatever. And we were in DR, by the way, when he posted this, and the kids were on top of Desmond's channel as well. So I watched the video and I skimmed through it, honestly. I skimmed through it. I don't be watching the whole thing because, like, I know him. I see him in real life, And so that's kind of like how my family feels about me. Like, they'll skim to, like, certain parts that they're in or whatever. Like, that's just what it is. Because I already updated them about certain things that I speak about on here. But anyways, so yeah, I saw him with his ex, and I honestly didn't feel any type of way. My first thought was just like, oh, you're just very friendly with your exes. Like, you're just a very friendly person. For someone, and this was just a quick thought, because I'm like, for somebody who really, really is like trying to get back with me, says that they're going to be above and beyond and wants this back or whatever, it doesn't really seem like it. I don't know. Like, I personally don't.
Oh, did y'all hear that? For somebody that said he wants to be with me and go above and beyond for me, it doesn't really seem like that because you're still talking to your ex. So I wonder if Des wanted to get back with Kiara and he's been doing like sweet talks to her about it, because that could be confusing to a woman where one man will say one thing but show another. So I don't know. I mean, does Des feel that way about her? Does he miss her as well? Like living there, does he miss the old times? And he's telling her this and that, but then he goes and talks to his ex. So that's probably where she's showing anger towards that, I would say.
Don't feel that. And I personally have certain standards and things that I will
Hold
not
up.
settle for
What did she
when
say?
it comes to a man. And didn't feel any type of way. My first thought was just like, oh, you're just very friendly with your exes. Like, you're just a very friendly person. For someone, and this was just a quick thought, because I'm like, for somebody who really, really is like trying to get back with me, says that they're going to be above and beyond and wants this back or whatever, it doesn't really seem like it. I don't know. Like, I personally don't feel that. And I personally have certain standards and things that I will not settle for when it comes to a man in general. And this man is my ex. I was married to this person. So I feel like the standards are a little bit more. Am I wrong for that? I don't know. Like, I've already expressed that, like, I just don't see a future there anymore. Like, I just don't see it. There was a time where, and I already expressed this to him, but there was a time where he was here and he had shown me that he had gone into a truck accident when he was trucking. And that shit, honestly, like, it made me feel like, damn, like, what if he would have died? And we had a little moment where it was like, okay, maybe maybe this can work. Like, how would I feel if he really, God forbid, died? But it was short lived, and I just feel like I'm just in a completely different place in my life, emotionally and mentally, where I just feel like I said, there's certain things that I want in my husband, I just don't see it anymore. And I don't even want, and like I already had this conversation with him, but like I want the best for the both of us, especially for me, because I'm me. I'm living in my body for the rest of my life. I'm the one who deals with myself mentally, emotionally, and all of that. I just have a certain person in my mind that I want. I just don't want to settle. And I'm not
I
saying that
think
like
I think she does want to settle with Des, but she's afraid that he might do what he did before. I think she's afraid of the abandonment. She's afraid of whatever happened between them. She's afraid of that happening again, I guess.
he's not a good person. I'm just saying that like it just we were in each other's lives for a reason and a season, and it's just not
That is
there anymore.
a reason and a
But
season.
yeah, once again, as far as like the Georgia trip, it was just like a quick thought. It left, it went and came, and like before everything that I just told y'all right now, I had that conversation with him before I even left, like way before I even left the Dominican Republic, and way before he left Kobe. So I don't know, but am I gonna put this up? I don't know. Like I said, I already had this conversation with him. Right now, I'm honestly just in a place in my life where I'm not looking for anybody, just going back to dating and all that stuff. I'm not looking for anybody. I'm looking for me. I'm trying to find me again. I feel like there's times where like how I've mentioned to y'all that I go into my funk and all of that, and I just want to find me. I want this healthy fitness lifestyle.
So I guess what she's trying to say is she's not looking for a guy. She just wants to focus on herself and figure out herself, and she doesn't want to do. But living with your ex, you will get those feelings, and it's going to be crazy. Like, what are you going to do if Dad comes home with a lady, like a date? Or what is Dad's going to do if you have a date? That's the thing. Like, you guys got to, I don't know if they've already talked about their feelings, but that is just kind of crazy. But all right, Kiara. I mean, it's a situation where you're like, I don't know if I'd be able to live with my ex, especially if we were once in love and have children. Cause no matter what Kiara says or Des says, if either one of them came home with a date, they would feel some type of way. You know what I mean? But if they're destined to be together, then they will be together, baby. So I don't know. Guess we'll have to keep watching. Let me go to my next one. Oh, okay, so Jasmundo posted this leftover video. Let's take a look at it, y'all. It's not that long. Hey.
And I do have a main channel.
It's my jazzy life.
So it seemed like Jasmundo, she's been doing this a lot. She's been taking videos from the other channel to her main channel because she knows her other channel does not have enough subscribers as her other one. So she wants to share it with between both. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. As long as you change it up a little bit, there's nothing wrong with it. But you will get a re-upload. I wonder if you get a re-upload if it's your voice. I don't know. I don't know the situation but the YouTube bots will, if they see a video that's exactly the same on another video, another channel, they will flag that as a re-upload. That's why you have to change it up. You got to change the voice, put commentary in front of it. You got to stop it and talk. You got to change it up. So when we watch Jasmundo's videos and I stop it and talk, that's why we do it. We put an overlay. we put an overlay over it. You got to make it different. It cannot be the exact same as the video that was posted. So she's doing that. Let's. So I guess she's making that meatloaf she was talking about.
Yeah. If you guys want to go over there and subscribe to my channel,
Oh, she's
please
trying to get
do. Without
subscribers.
further ado, today we are making meatloaf for dinner. I told myself I was going to start doing stuff that I haven't done, or have it just switching it up, okay? Doing different things. I said, why not record it? Because y'all like when I record me doing things as far as cooking, cleaning, and stuff over here on this channel. So that's what we're doing. So with that being said, let's
I
go
haven't seen
ahead
anything
and get
different.
into this video.
Oh, she has taken our. She has taken. Hold on, hold up. She has taken some of our advice, and I'm talking about cutting your own damn vegetables, girl. It's either that or you got no moolah to buy the pre-cuts.
What's up, y'all? So I decided to put this video over here on my jazzy life because why not? I feel like a lot of you guys like whenever I do cooking videos, and I decided I wanted to cook a meatloaf.
Hold up. Did she put seasonings on top of that? Because it was like,
I feel like a lot of you guys like whenever I do cooking videos, and I decided I wanted to cook a meatloaf. I think I made a meatloaf a long time ago, and it's been a minute, and I actually made it with my mom on my second channel. So if you guys want to see that, y'all can head over there and see.
actually, it just looks like the vegetable is not washed. You should have rinsed it.
That video. But yeah, here I am cutting up the bell peppers and onions, trying to come up as small as I can. Now I do know that my knives.
Now that comment, trying to cut them as small as I can. Are you saying that? Oh no, you know what? Actually, I wonder if that's the same video. No, because it was the steak video when she made the steak. Remember, we were like, "Dang, we cut those bell peppers look like log legs. Those thick ass. You gotta cut them some. You gotta cut them, girl. You gotta cut them a little smaller, girl." And what's she saying about knives? Like,
Cutting up the bell peppers and onions, trying to come up as small as I can. Now I do know that my knives are not sharp. I do need some brand new knives. So if you guys are interested in my wish list, I do have that link down below if y'all want to help purchase.
Jasmundo, telemundo, dukes. And I'm trying not to be loud to wake up my baby girl. Why do you always have to say, I know I need a nerve, and I know I need nerve, but if you want to look at my wish list, why can't you just go fucking buy it yourself? See, I done woke up my granddaughter. Why can't you just go buy it yourself, girl? Knives are not that expensive. Shit. Sharpen the motherfucker. Sharpen it. You always gotta refer everyone to your wish list. Girl, that wish list is how old is that shit? No one's gonna buy nothing from there. No one's ever bought nothing from there. No one cares to buy anything. No one really can buy anything right now. There's a lot of things going on right now. We got the hurricanes, we got prices going up. And you're like, I know I need knives. If you guys want to go on my wish list and buy me some, always freaking dry begging, girl. What the fuck?
Anything on it for me.
How?
That is linked down below.
You feel alive when you don't call when you supposed to.
Purchase anything on it for me. That is linked down below.
You feel alive when you don't call when you
Y'all go buy her
supposed
some
to. Cause it keeps me on my toes. It kinda makes me want you
See what you guys got her
more.
used to? See, and it's your guys' fault that keep buying her shit. You got her used to always expecting whenever she needs something, she's always gonna ask for a handout. She's not gonna go and buy it herself independently. If she had money, what the fuck did she do with that money? She got her nails done. She didn't need to get her nails done because they're already broken and shit. Have caca in them and shit. She went and got Dairy $100 tablet. I know they have cheaper tablets out there. She went and got 2 coolers. She went and got eating out every day. Shit, girl, you just got paid yesterday. Go buy yourself some fucking knives. Child.
I get a kick from going out when you don't want me to. Knowing you're at home, all mad. I know I shouldn't feel like that. I do it, you do it, we do it all the time. Pushing the buttons until we both lose our mind. Why can't we let ourselves play it safe just for a while? Cause baby, I know
Girl,
it,
stop
you
being a
know it, we
lazy
know it
talker,
deep
girl.
inside. We too addicted to friction.
Jasmundo, I know you can chop smaller than that, baby girl. There is no way. And is that cilantro? That doesn't look like cilantro to me. That looks like parsley. Maybe it's parsley. But if you want a bomb ass salsa, you gotta put some cilantro in that shit, cause that will come out Bombay. I think that's parsley though.
To change our mind. We so in love, but babe, it's not enough to survive. Cause it sure ain't love, love that makes us do all the stupid shit that we do. All of the stupid shit that we do. No, it ain't love that makes us do all the stupid
And I know she's
shit that
cutting
we
this because she's
do.
watching
All of the
Chrissy.
stupid shit that we do. Why do we do the things we do?
Damn.
Yeah, you claim you don't mind it if I'm dancing with a
I'm gonna choke on all
stranger.
that bell
So I
pepper.
do it to get on your nerves. Cause I know that you really hurt. So tell me, is it love when you're provoking jealousy? Like you're always testing me. Tell me what that is, tell me what to fix. Cause baby, I do it, you do it, we do it all the time. Pushing the buttons until we both lose our mind. Why can't we let ourselves play it safe just for a while? Just for a while. Cause baby, I know it, you know it, we know it deep inside.
Yeah,
We
your
need
knife
help with these
sucks.
bad
Girl, you better
habits
start
and
doing
foolish
some.
pride. We're so in love, but babe, it's not
Oh, but you
enough
cut
to
those little.
survive. Cause it sure ain't love that makes us
Oh,
do all the stupid shit that we do. All of the stupid shit that we do. No, it ain't love that makes us do all the stupid shit that we do. All of the stupid shit that we do.
damn, that knife sucks. Put the weight on it.
Why do we do the things we do?
Jasmine does not know how to cut, y'all. She cuts. She is the most fucking laziest chopper I've ever seen in my life. Like, she does not know how to cut vegetables at all. And she blames it on the fucking knife. I can cut vegetables with a dull knife, baby. Jasmundo does not. You need to start watching some videos on how to cut vegetables, baby, because that ain't it.
All right, now that I have everything all cut up, I'm gonna go ahead and add my Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm gonna add my onions, bell peppers, and my
She done listen to what Suma was saying about her saying, what did she say? Warshire? I don't know how she fucking said it. But look at how she says it. Oh shit, my baby's waking up. She's waking up.
add my Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm gonna add my onions, bell peppers, and my eggs as well, just to hold it together. And don't forget the breadcrumbs. And this, how I'm doing mine, is optional. I added tomato paste.
Who made meatloaf that she's copying? Did somebody hold up? Did Chrissy make meatloaf? Let me look real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to her channel. Cooking. Okay, there it is. Let me see if she ever made meatloaf. I don't see her making meatloaf. No. What about on her main channel? She's copying somebody with the meatloaf. Because I never see Jasmundo making meatloaf. Nope. She doesn't cook on her main channel like Jazz does. Jazz likes to put her shit on both channels. Girl, like do something different on your other channel.
Pace as well. So y'all can do it how y'all want to do it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. I
Wait,
found
how
a
does she
couple of
do it?
recipes to do it. I want to do it, but and my eggs as well, just to hold it together. And don't forget the breadcrumbs. And this, how I'm doing mine is optional. I added tomato paste as well. So y'all can do it how y'all want to do it, but this is how I'm doing it. I found a couple recipes on Pinterest on how I wanted to make
Oh,
my
she was on Pinterest.
meatloaf. And plus, Kaylin has been asking for meatloaf for
She said Kaylin's been asking for meatloaf, y'all.
a while now. So I decided to go ahead and make it for her. I told myself I'm going to start cooking more food, more variety of foods, trying different things for the kids, and in hopes of them eating it, because not all the time they're going to eat it. Let's be real, especially younger ones. They
Now, do you hear while she doing that voiceover? You could hear Legendary's coughing up a storm, and she said what someone said he had. What's that called? Coop cough, croak cough, coop cough. I don't know how to say it. I suck at saying that word. But we're gonna watch that video next, where she talks about how she had to take. He said, "Help me, mom, help me."
ate it out of the pot, but they had a problem with eating on their plate because they were like, "Oh, this is what it looks like." Really? Yeah. Of course, I'm scooping and letting you try it from the pot, but y'all know how kids are. But I'm gonna go ahead and
Do you guys make
put all the
meatloaf like
food
this?
into the bowl, and then I'm gonna mix it up.
I've never made meatloaf. I've never made it or seen anybody make meatloaf. It does look good though, but when I've seen people make meatloaf, they put like veggies in between, like corn or carrots, bell peppers in between like the meat. Let's see if she does that because I've never made meatloaf, so I want to see how she do it.
Think about the stuff we play. How I'd rather do
I thought
that
you put the tomatoes.
instead.
Do you put the tomato paste in with the meat you mix up, or do you just put it on top when you're about to cook it? Y'all let me know in the chat because I've never made meatloaf before.
Keep screaming out loud for
You
me
putting
to
it in with the
realize, baby,
mixture. I thought you put that in
think
at the
about the
end.
stuff we
I could be
play.
wrong.
How I'd rather do that instead. Keep
This
screaming
girl
out
likes
loud
to make
for
a
me
lot
to
of
know
green
that
beans,
we,
ground beef. She'll have ground beef all over her freezer.
yeah.
She is
One step forward, two steps backwards,
oh,
yeah.
she mixing all that
Much
shit.
more lover, don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show me? Yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I
I'm
feel
sorry,
I'm
but
on
that looks
despair.
gross.
So I did make a 3-pound meatloaf. So it actually took me longer to make.
Okay, so yeah, that looks like the meatloaf I usually see people make. It looks like that. But do they put tomato sauce like on top?
I'm not gonna lie. So I started it and it was getting close to the time for me to go with the kids. So I had to actually take it out the oven and come back home and finish it after basketball practice. I started on the asparagus. I only made enough
Oh,
asparagus for the older two.
she got that butter on top of the asparagus, y'all. That
So I knew the
speckled
younger
butter.
ones weren't gonna eat it. And I had some potatoes and I went ahead.
No, she's not wearing the outfit, which dang, I wish I was recording this on my phone because I would have put the part when she had this outfit on. Y'all, if you don't know, she wore this outfit after she had Legendary, and oh my god, that shit was funny as fuck.
And pop that into the oven. And I also went
Why do
ahead
you
and
always
made
want to
in
show
some
your
corn. I
butt?
used the same butter.
She always likes to show her booty and she bend over and stuff. Like, look at that booty. She got a smurf. You got a smurf, girl. You got to pick your smurf. Like, you really like to show your booty. Like,
For the asparagus, for the
kind of
corn.
Lord Chris.
Y'all, that butter that they give you at HEB that's already like prepped, highly, highly recommended. The kids liked it. And I
Why would we buy butter that's already prepped when butter alone is expensive? We're just gonna buy butter, babe. Real butter. The real butter, baby.
I liked it. I actually think it tastes really good. I also ripped up some parsley. Actually, I ended
Oh,
up
see, it
cutting it
is
off
parsley.
after ripping it up
I thought that was some cilantro. I'm like, that does not look like cilantro. So is this parsley. Okay.
and putting it on my meatloaf.
Oh, God, I gotta test this. Jasmine is a
One
lazy
step
chopper,
forward,
dude.
2 steps backward, yeah.
Míralo. Oh,
Time's
Lord.
out, run out to use
¿Por
those big
qué?
words, yeah.
Míralo. Oh, Lord.
I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Mm. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a
So she put more sauce on top. Oh, shit, my baby waking up. Shh, 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 shh.
move on my
I want to wake up.
heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for
That is a... She almost dropped the cheese, y'all. Look.
you? What's it gonna take for you? What's it gonna take for you? What's it gonna take for you to love me? Take for you to love me.
Y'all like, Erica, shut the fuck up.
What's it gonna take for you to show? Take for you to show
Hey,
me.
Harry running around. He does not look like he's sick. He over there jumping up around. Child.
I've been trying to take it.
Do you put cheese on top of meatloaf? Like you try to make it look like enchiladas or some lasagna? Jasmine put cheese on everything. On her asparagus. She put cheese on her spaghetti.
No, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love? Take for you.
See, the best kind of cheese you can use when you want to melt it is you shred your own cheese, baby. Because that cheese right there doesn't melt good. You're going to have to shred it yourself. It looks like lasagna or enchiladas. But that's meatloaf. All that cheese. Ah. See how you cook that? You can make your own homemade lasagna. You can make some enchiladas. You can make...
Now, this is a finished product of the meatloaf. It turned out really, really good, y'all. The kids devoured it. They actually had leftovers.
Look, she put cheese on her asparagus.
And was able to eat some more the second day, but they tore it up. Here are the kids' plates. Like I said, I gave the asparagus to the older kids and the younger ones didn't eat it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all want to see more content like this over here, make sure y'all give this video a huge...
What's the point of seeing the content like that over there on my Jazzy Life when you already have a cooking channel? Let's go to her. Let's rewatch that other video. Where we at? Okay. It is what it is. So let's go back to that live. I want to rehear what she says about the emergency room because I wasn't. It's weird because when I'm live, I really pay attention to the comments. And when I try to pay attention to what she says, I miss something in the comments. You know, like, it's just weird, y'all.
Thank you for supporting. That's enough of my stomach. Girl, I feel you. Sometimes you just got to be like, look, it's time for a change. So I feel you on that because that's really how I was on. Like, you got to recognize when you just you at a time in your little life that you're just like, look, it's time for a change. I'm tired of looking this way. I need to do something. And it's not just a weight loss type change. It's a lifestyle change. You can still eat the processed food, eat unhealthy food, but at the same time, you got to still balance everything else to maintain a healthier lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But I had a really, really crazy morning. I don't know how this happened. So yesterday, Legend started like having this cough, right? And y'all kind of heard it in live a little bit, but it look, he coughing now. And it wasn't as bad. It was like a really dry cough. It's really like, so I gave him the, what is it, Zarbies, I think, or whatever, the baby medicine, right? Cough medicine. I gave him some, and I noticed it didn't work. He went to sleep a little early. I started recognizing, you know how you can tell something's up? Fell asleep in the car after the game, and then he went to sleep a little bit early last night. And then he woke up, and I gave him some more medicine around 9. And I was like, hopefully, and I can't sleep whenever my kids, I don't know about y'all, but when my kids is like sick, I keep looking over there, I keep touching.
Jasmundo, you're up all night anyways, girl. You and Derry.
You try to make sure you good, like you breathing still. Y'all do that? Do y'all do that? Make sure y'all kids still breathing. You be like,
Yeah, I do that.
and so that's what I was doing. And around 3 o'clock, like his cough got worse, like worse, to where I was like, let me just give him some Mucinex, the children's Mucinex, but like, you know, cut the dosage in half because it's a little bit stronger than that Zarby stuff, whatever Zarby.
Are you allowed to give a 2.5-year-old Mucinex? She said, oh, we're going to cut it in half. Let me see, y'all. Let me Google it. Can I give my 2.5-year-old Mucinex? Cough and cold products have not been shown to be safe or effective in children younger than 6 years old. Estúpida, tonta, la verga. Children under 2 years of age should not be given any kind of cough or cold product that contains a decongestant or antihistamine because serious and or cut off. Can I give my 2.5-year-old? Nope, they have to be over 6. So you gave Derry. Did you tell the doctor that you gave him Mucinex? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't, girl. Damn.
Whatever that crap is called. I know I'm talking about that baby medicine, right?
Child.
So maybe this will help a little bit, help loosen this up, whatever's going on. Then all I know, I said, Legend, do you want to lay with mommy? You know, because his TV was on. He was like, no, I want to go lay in my bed. And I said, sure. And on top of that, instantly, my mind is like, I can't go to sleep, can't get into a deep sleep. But I ended up getting into a semi-deep sleep, like to where like I was startled when he came to the room. He came through and said, help me. I was like, what? I didn't know what was.
She said he went, help me, help me, help me, help me.
What's going on?
You know what? I hope Derry's okay. I'm not making fun of him being sick. I'm making fun of her story because it makes no sense. First of all, Derry would not say help me. He'd be like,
and so he was just like coughing like nonstop, but you could tell he was trying to talk like, when I tell y'all, like my heart dropped almost like, I said, should I call 911? Hell no, because they sometimes go into the regular emergency rooms. They don't like, I don't know. They don't really take baby situations.
That doesn't make no sense. Emergency rooms will take anyone, babies, newborns, old, mid-age. The emergency room will take anybody. Anybody. That's why it's called an emergency room, Jasmundo. You just didn't want to go and wait because sometimes you got to wait. It's going to be packed in the emergency room. I think you just didn't want to go and wait.
As much as how they do it, like going to children's. So I ended up driving so far. I said, you know what? Baby lashes was coming off. Hair was all over my head.
Dramatic.
got up, put everything in the car. They did tell me the reason why it probably kind of slowed down his like attack, I guess you could say, because he couldn't breathe. It was because we went outside. I parked my car outside instead in the garage. So we went outside and it opened up his airway to where he can breathe, because you can tell he couldn't breathe. And he was just like flexing, like trying to breathe. And
You know what it sounds like? And I this is alleged, okay, y'all. I'm not a doctor. It sounds like she Googled something, read the symptoms, the treatments. You know how you can go on Google and read? It sounds like she is making the story up. Because on the Google, it'll say, remember we read it? Where's my screenshot? When I Googled that, it says, take you can try taking your child outside for a few minutes for a drive with the window slightly lowered. A little bit of air will help your child breathe more. I don't know, y'all.
so when we got there, they were already like on top of things. Like when I was signing them in, I thought they were talking to me, and she's like, "No, we're just diagnosing him right now." And I heard them, and the part we thought it was at, I don't know, y'all know, if you're new here, in my oldies, y'all probably know Amaya got diagnosed with croup, whatever the hell it was, right?
Oh, so she does say the diagnosis, because I didn't hear it when I reacted the first time. So it sounds to me like she was Googling cough, dry cough, and she saw the symptoms. Because if you have been an oldie of Jasmundo Telemundo's world and watched and studied jazzology and got a PhD in jazzology, history will tell you and show you the proof how every time she went to the emergency room, she either went live or posted, pray for us. She did nothing of that. I don't know if her phone was gone, like had no battery, but she didn't go live. She didn't show a video. She didn't show nothing of the sort of her taking Legend to a doctor. So I feel that she read a symptom online and treated it. If she gave us a 2.5-year old Mucinex, she definitely did not go to the doctor, y'all. I just don't think she did. I think she went online and Googled it and just is talking about it because she wanted to go live and had nothing to talk about. Let me know if you guys agree with me. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she did take him. I don't know. But Jasmundo always goes live in the emergency room, or she'll post an Instagram.
When she was little, and I took her to a regular hospital and they didn't diagnose her, and hers actually got worse to where she got like these red hives all over her body. It was bad, but she sounded how he sound, and that's the only thing that kind of reminded me. But I heard them say it, and so it was just a long night. They ended up giving him, like, losing there for a while. His blood pressure was elevated,
Steroids.
slightly elevated. Then they gave him a breathing. It's probably just because he was struggling to breathe. They gave him breathing treatments, and
well, I hope if Derry really has that, I hope he's okay. I hope he's feeling better. And on the Google, it does say that they will give you a steroid. They say that on Google.
what is that stuff called? Steroids.
See?
Whew. Baby, I don't even want to take him outside. And she was telling me like the, at-home remedies that we can do, as well as, his medicine. She says some people say, like, because it's just the same thing, open up the freezer, let him get a whiff of that cold air. Of course, humidifier. So I have to get a humidifier. And I'm really about to be like,
the freezer part is on Google too. Open the freezer and let him get a whiff of cold air.
I really wish I'd have kept my humidifier. Oh wait, I might have a little humidifier.
Girl, how you don't have a humidifier?
That's an old diffuser. I thought that's a humidifier. My foot is going numb sitting right here for some reason. But that was a long morning.
Jasmundo, if you don't have a humidifier or don't want to open the freezer door or take him outside for some fresh air, go in your bathroom and steam it up with some hot water. The steam alone will help him breathe better.
Night that I had. And I thought that I was doing it. Y'all, I came home from the game. I was like, oh, yeah, he laid down. I'm about to take me a nap yesterday. Took me a nap. He went to sleep, but he didn't stay sleep long. Tried to get things done around the house. I just didn't even get to do what I wanted to do. Now, I am still filming my content. You know, I'm only filming one thing today. So that's not really overwhelming, but it's been a rough morning and I'm tired. Hence why I look. And then I came home, mind you, I said, do y'all have coffee? Like, I need next day. We just made a really strong batch. I was like, say less. Had me a cup of coffee and I realized it got me really up. So
I asked, do you have any coffee? And they said, we just made a strong batch. Say less. Ciao.
I was like, I know I need to film my content. And why not just get my foot is going on. Oh, God. I was like, why not get my workout in?
It just kills me how this chica right here could sit in a steam room every day, but you cannot make a steam room in your bathroom for Derry to take a whiff of that steam, baby. It's not that hard.
Sitting here like this. I was like, why not get my workout in while, you know, I'm filming my other content and then I ain't got to worry about working out later on. So I did my workout. I didn't do like an intense workout. I did a 20-minute workout. And yeah, that's kind of why I look like
Liv.
Who did it in the fucking why?
Is that why you look like Olivia?
Yeah, the fresh air does does help. Yeah, and
you got him cooped up in that house. He got, what's it called? Croup cough. And he's cooped up in that house every day. You don't take him out to fresh air. Take him to the park. Take him for a drive. Ciao.
Help me. That got me. He said, help me. And I instantly went to mommy mode.
So it took for him to say, help me, for you to go into mommy mode, and you gave him Mucinex, girl. Please don't give the kids Mucinex that are under the age of 6. Even if it's just half the dose. It clearly says do not give to children under the age of 6.
I need to help my baby. Went up there looking crazy. I was like, y'all, I look crazy. I didn't have a chance. Like, I just jumped up and just moved. I didn't have no time to get myself together. I just grabbed the bag. I knew I had stuff still in the bag from yesterday. Grabbed my purse. I recorded a little bit at the hospital. Only reason I was able to do that because my camera was already in my bag because I wouldn't record on my phone because I have no.
Okay, so she said she recorded some. I want to see it.
Storage, but grab that. Grab my charger because I didn't know how long we was gonna be there, but I had a full battery. Still got a full battery. My phone's actually doing good. Okay.
You had a full battery on your phone, but you didn't go live or post to Instagram. That's just odd to me because no matter what, even if the kids have a doctor's appointment, a dentist appointment, she's live in the dentist office. She's live at the doctor appointment. She's live everywhere. But she says she recorded some, so we'll see.
But yeah,
and don't go to the doctor, and don't go to the doctor just to record little pieces so you can act like, oh, this is what I recorded, because that's what Olivia does.
To feel better. I'm like, dang, these kids just stay getting sick. I need to get him some vitamins. He needs a daily supplement. Hey, blessed one. Yeah, that was my morning. Mom life in total effect.
That happens to a lot of us moms, Jasmine. Something special. Kids get sick and
It's
you
so
take them
funny
to the
whenever
doctor.
they come in here with these fake accounts trying to make people like get off live and stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, I was still booked to get my work
Jasmundo, it's not fake accounts. When you're live, anybody can go on your account. They don't have to be subscribed to you.
workout in. It's 11 o'clock. I eat around 12. He's having banana bread for right now. I'll probably make him the same thing I eat. Maybe some oatmeal. We got some oatmeal in there. Yes, I'm gonna have to get him some gummies. I don't have any vitamins for him, so I'm gonna need to get some.
Go, you guys, go buy her some gummies on her wish list, you guys.
They tripping, right? My baby used to always get sick.
You know what? I want to look at her wish list. Let's look at that and then I'm going to call it because my baby girl's about to wake up. I got to start my day, y'all. She said it wasn't here, right? Because of knives. I bet. I kind of want to hurry up too because while she's asleep, I can go clean, you know what I mean? So here, it's a Target wish list. So let me go ahead and share that. Let's share it, y'all. Giver page. Can y'all see it? Let me make it big. Nine days to go. So this is what she has in her wish list, you guys. If you guys are wanting to, oh, she did put new stuff, and they all say purchase. They all say purchase, y'all. Y'all funny. I love it. So she wants you guys to buy her $129.99 pots and pan set non-stick kitchenware. The $99 knife set. Girl, you need to, child. They have cheaper knife sets. They have cheaper ones. Girl, she's like, I ain't buying it. So shit, they might as well buy me the $100 ones. The $100 knife block. A ice maker that she's already had, and she has proven that she has abilities to contact Costway and get more because she got a washer and dryer. She could have asked for another ice maker. Some more curtains. A vacuum. Oh, look, it's on sale now, Jasmundo. Go buy it. It's on sale, girl. I was like, Huggies. So she doesn't have that much items, but the items, oh, right here, the coffee maker, $139.99 coffee maker. What happened to the utensils? Didn't you say you had utensils, or were you talking about this up here, the kitchen set? So she has a kitchen pots and pans, the knife set that's $100, ice maker, curtains, a vacuum, and coffee maker. Well, Jasmine, look, I advertised it for you, girl. Gifts still needed. Gift cards. If you guys want to buy her a gift card from Target, there you go. And you said you got Target so nobody would F with it. They still did. It says everything was purchased. Oh, Lordy. Yo, that is hilarious. So my final thoughts on these reactions. Life of Kiara. I think it's going to get more confusing for Kiara because it's not like you have a best friend living with you. You have your ex-husband living with you, and there's still feelings there between both of you. You both still have feelings. You both could still, late night have some, you know what I mean? But how is it going to be when he has a date and you have a date? How are you guys going to go through that? I wonder. And Jasmundo, buy your own knives, girl. Knives are not that expensive. Even if you go and just buy one knife, you don't need to buy a set. Buy one mother effing knife, girl. Damn. Buy something for yourself. If you buy something for yourself, you will feel so much better. And maybe you feel obligated to take care of it and treat it with respect, because the more shit that's given to you, the more you're not going to give a fuck about it because you didn't spend your hard-earned money on it. Somebody else just paid for it for you. I think you need to go get yourself a sugar daddy or something, someone that buys you shit. You need to go do a Chris to somebody. Go get with someone just so they can buy you stuff. I don't know. But the story about Derry, I don't believe it. I mean, I do hear him coughing. I do believe he is sick, but I don't believe that Jasmundo drove him to the emergency room. And did you hear how she was talking about when I was registering him in, they were already diagnosing him. I have never in my life, and I have went to school to do front office and back office as a medical assistant. You're not allowed to diagnose kids up there. The doctor does that. They can suggest stuff like, oh, maybe it's this. But I just never heard of where's my nurses at in here? My nurses will tell you in here, the ones that work in the medical field will tell you that when you're in registration, I've never heard of anyone speaking of diagnosis, because the child needs to be looked at by a doctor. If they're RN maybe, or a medical assistant, a nurse, but a receptionist on the front end, I don't think so. Because what they learn in the front end is they learn how to answer phones, set appointments, organize folders. They don't learn nothing about medical. Like they're not learning how to draw blood. They're not learning how to do an EKG. They're not learning how to do stuff like that. They're not learning how to take your vitals, or they're not learning how to, unless they did both like I did. I did front office and back office. So I learned both. But I just don't see them talking about a diagnosis in front of you at the registration. To me, that just doesn't make sense. Maybe they do. I don't know. But I've never heard that before. I've never heard that. So if it is true, I've never heard it. But I don't know. It sounds like she Googled it and was talking about it. Because if the girl gave him some Mucinex, girl, she Googled that shit. Because Jasmine's lazy. She's not going to drive to the emergency room and not go live and not post and say, pray for Derry, we're at the hospital. Like, she wants to let everybody know she's at the hospital, y'all. But see, that's just my thought and opinion. I could be totally 100% wrong. But give me your opinions. I want to know what you guys think. And don't forget to hit the like button. And I love you guys. I will talk with y'all later, baby. Love y'all. Happy Taco Head Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday. Love you guys. Happy birthday to birthday boy. I'm looking for my goodbye. I love you guys. Peace, baby.
He looks drunk. Oh my God! Look at his ass. Yo, you can see his ass from the front.
Drop it down low. Drop it down low.
I wish I knew. Check it. I I wish I knew the ins and outs before I let you be. You made me so weak that my heart it skipped a beat. I can't believe I stepped into this with wet feet. No one ever told me how love can get so deep. I played a role that caused me all this pain, and all I really wanted was to make you my king. But let's be real, it was all just a game. You played with my heart and you played with my fame.
What you did to me.
Played with my heart, played with my fame.
What you did to me.
Gave me a baby and not a ring. Hey. Hey.
Every night.